Hello everyone. So today we are here again to talk about one of the very important topic that of the geology optional paper UPSC, that is your of course crossing over. Okay. So topic of today is the crossing over. So I know most of you have this knowledge that what is crossing over, where it is occurring in this and that. But today I'll just talk about a very minute, of course, we are just here to again understand the concept. I'll not only say that how the crossing over occurs, but almost relatively all the content. Okay. So actually this crossing over topic comes into your geology optional paper UPSC and also IFS paper. IS and IFS both have the geology optional. That is something I really want to say. Okay, so both have the this topic of this paper geology, and this actually comes in your paper 2, right? So in that paper 2, this is your cell division. Okay, so in that cell division, in the last one of the last classes, we have already talked about, we have already started about the cell, and we have given just brief interview. It's like a short introduction about the cell division, right? So in that cell division, when we talk, so here mainly two types of cell division. Okay, so again the cell division include your interface, right? A little bit connection interface, that is including G1 S and G2 phase, and then it is your M phase, then it is your M phase. Okay, so better from here, actually we need to write like here only. In that M phase, here we are talking about the mitotic, mitotic and meiotic. So actually crossing over is we are talking about here. Okay. So when we talk about, okay, so before starting of the talking over, before starting talking about the crossing over, there are so many concepts about the crossing over. So many theories have been given about the crossing over, such as basic cleavage theory, then contact first theory, then hybrid DNA model, like Muller ki aapki breakage theory, right? So these kind of theory has been given about the crossing over. We'll not go into that deep theories, but simply we here here to talk about the process. Okay, so in that M phase, or better say that meiotic phase, in that meiotic phase, meiotic division, okay, there are two division, that is meiotic first and meiotic second. Okay, meiotic second. This is not the class of the cell division. Again, I'm here trying to tell, I am going to specifically talk about the crossing over, but before that I'm just trying to connect the concept. Okay, so in that meiotic phase, this is your reductional division. Okay, in that meiotic phase, there is a prophase, there is a prophase, then metaphase, then anaphase, and last one is your telophase. Okay, this is your into meiotic first. In meiotic second, there's the same prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. That is your prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase, right? Okay, where the crossing over occurs, most of the time you have heard about crossing over occurs in that meiotic division, crossing over occurred in the meiotic division. So where it is actually occurring, crossing over is actually occurring in the prophase first, better say like this. Okay, prophase first in that meiotic division. So in the prophase first, even there are so many stages. The first is leptotene. Okay, we can write it, separately, right? Okay, fine. So in that prophase first, because we have already mentioned the first. So in that prophase first, there's again 5 stages. The first is leptotene. The first is leptotene. The second is zygotene. The third is pachytene. The fourth is diplotene. Diplotene. And the fifth is diakinesis. and the fifth is diakinesis. Okay, so these are the stages in the prophase first, but these are not occurring into that prophase second. So in that meiotic division, the meiotic first is known as your ructional division, है ना? But the meiotic second is similar. Okay, is similar. यहाँ पे we can write like that. Ructional division, ructional division, and equational, similar to mitotic, similar to mitotic. Okay, okay, we are not going to talk about here. Here we are just connecting that in that packaging stage of the prophase 1, there is a crossing over stage. There is a crossing over stage. Okay, so if I'm saying that crossing over occurs mainly into your packaging stage, that means the preparation of that process is actually starting in your zygote stage, right? So when we talk about, okay, so when we talk about the crossing over, actually in the mitotic division there is of course so many chromatin fiber. Okay, meiotic division actually occurs in your germ cells. This is a first differentiation. You have to remember that meiotic is actually occurring in your germ cell, and crossing over is actually occurring here. We can write about something, okay, star point, that crossing over occurs in bivalent in bivalent homologous chromosome, homologous chromosome, homologous pair of chromosome, homologous pair of chromosome, in which one is maternal chromosome and comes from the mother side, maternal, and other in pair is paternal chromosome. Okay, in paternal chromosome. First of all, what does that mean? Chromosome. Okay, so whenever we are talking about the homologous chromosome, or there's one or two good point here, the key terms here, that this is the exchange of material, exchange of material, or better say the genetic segment of chromosomes, of homologous pair of chromosomes, of homologous pair of chromosome in bivalent in bivalent or tetrad condition, or tetrad condition. Okay, so here there are 2 and 3 major key terms that we need to know. Okay, so due to the exchange of material segment or the genetic segment of the homologous pair of chromosome in that bivalent or tetrad condition, the result of which variations, you know, and new genetic recombinations, and new genetic recombination occurs where in sexually reproducing organism, in sexually yes in sexually reproducing organism. Okay, so these are some organisms. So this is something about the theoretical part. Now we'll understand whatever we have mentioned, that this bivalent, homologous, and its tetrad, and whatever the paternal, maternal. Now we'll simply understand that. Okay, so in that zygote, if we talk about simple crossing over occurs, है ना, in that actually mainly 3 phases. The first is synapses. The second is the formation of course, synapses is something due to the synaptonymal complex. The second is the crossing over process, and third is the terminalization process. Okay, all of these things I'll just simply explain before that, but we have to understand what is the chromosome, what is the homologous chromosome, what is a bivalent condition, and what is a tetrad. In what respect we are talking about. Okay, so if I'll ask this question, most of the you guys will get confused that this is the chromosome or this is the chromosome. Okay, if I'll say this is a haploid. Okay, this is a haploid. Which of the option is correct? If I'll say or none of the above, or none of the above, what are the options are correct? This is, I know this is not something about your objective question, but if you understand the subjective conceptual knowledge very nicely, very deeply, then it is not easy to then it is not difficult to answer. Okay, so if I'll ask which of the answer is right, so most of that may be confused. The actual answer is right, both are haploid. This condition is actually where when we talk about G1s G2 phase, then we talk about the duplication of the DNA content. Okay, so here there's only one chromatin fiber. Here this is known as the double chromatin fiber. Okay, so whenever we are talking about that, okay sir, so whenever we are talking about that homologous chromosome, so that when we talk about actually crossing over process occurs into that spermatogenesis and oogenesis process, है ना? What happens in the spermatogenesis or oogenesis process? One of the chromosome from the maternal side and second of the chromosome from the paternal side just came mixed, because of course most of the time we have seen that child or the children or the offspring generally of the couple or the maternal and paternal side have the combination of character, है ना? Like maybe the eyes look like a father, or maybe height will be of father, and maybe the figure or maybe the eyes will be look like a mother, right? So these are some of the combination which actually comes in the offspring, due to which process? Because of the sexual reproduction, and in which that sexual reproduction there is a process of the crossing over. In that crossing over, there exchange of material between the maternal chromosome and the paternal chromosome, and that are the homologous chromosome. Okay, so this is something whenever we are saying that crossing over occurs in that homologous pair of chromosome, that means the same thing. Okay, so this is your homologous chromosome. This is one come from the paternal and second come from your maternal. This is something you are saying that this is your bivalent condition. Okay, and of course this is your 2n, है ना? From here only, है ना? This is a situation before the spermatogenesis and oogenesis. From here only, of course we know that in the meiotic division we have the uh, like haploidy. From the diploidy we'll get the daughter cells or the daughter chromosome in the haploid condition. Why? Suppose that if I'm saying that haploid, so after that end of the meiotic, after that meiotic first and meiotic second, when we get there we have get from that one, okay, that from one this chromosome we get the 4 haploid chromosome. Where we are getting the haploid, from which stage we are getting the haploid chromosome, that is in meiotic first. So this is your bivalent condition, and this is also known as your tetrad condition. Okay, so in the parent or before the tetrad condition, so in the parents or before the spermatogenesis, this is the structure of the chromosome. In the zygote stage, the synapses actually occurs with the formation of the synaptonemal complex, that is your fiber like structure that occurs between that homologous pair of chromosome, है ना? Because of that chromosome is called just arranged randomly in that your nucleus, right? So like in the end of the zygote stage, because in the Pachytene stage crossing will start, or you can say in the starting of the Pachytene stage, these two chromosomes comes together. Okay, and what happens? There is exchange of material, है ना? Due to the coming of of course there's a one thing how we are saying that there's a one centromere. Okay, and that one centromere here they come closer because of that synaptonemal complex. Okay, so here we are seeing that this part may be exchanged with of yellow wala chromosome. Maybe this is your paternal and this is your maternal, so this yellow part will be exchanged with that white part, and this white part will be exchanged with the yellow part. So this is actually your crossing over process, है ना? This is something we are crossing means, of course these two chromosomes are cross over each other. Okay, crossing over. So what happens then after that crossing over? Now the new combination is what is actually forming. Okay, so here we are saying that after the crossing over process, this is something we are seeing the result or the product of the crossing over, right? So here in this diagram, we are seeing the exchange of material, right, in that crossing over process. So this is something here after the packaging stage in which the crossing over occurs. When the cell enters or when this stage enter into the diplotin process, there is a desynapsis, or better say the dissolution of the synaptonymal complex. Okay, and so due to the dissolution of the synaptonymal complex, this homologous pair of chromosome, or here one thing more we said, the non-sister chromatid. Okay, so whenever we are talking about the sister and the non-sister chromatid, so this is your sister chromatid. Okay, so if I'm saying this is one chromatid, this is another chromatid. Okay, so this is one chromatid and this is other chromatid, but these are the sister chromatid. Okay, these are your sister chromatid. But if I'll make this another diagram like this, of course this is your homologous chromosome, but the exchange of material is occurring between that non-sister homologous. So this is a sister and this is a sister, but this is your non-sister chromatid. Okay, so this is something, the concept you need to know about that non-sister, bivalent, tetrad. In that one chromosome, if this is made up of, this is one chromosome and this is another chromosome. So whenever we are talking about the chromosome, we do not talk only about the homologous chromosome, but better word is a homologous pair of chromosome, है ना? From the similar, if suppose that if I'm saying that this is your 12th number, so this must be also your 12th number. If this is a 23rd pair, so this must be also 23rd pair from the maternal and from the paternal. Okay, so yes, we are talking about that after the pachytene, when the cell enters into that diplotin stage, so this pairing is actually starts separating from each other due to the dissolution of the synaptonymal complex, of course, due to the dissolution of the synaptonymal complex. And when they are actually separating from each other, there is a structure form that is called as a chiasma. Okay, that is a called as a chiasma. Suppose that if I'll say this, abhi yahan pe the distance between these chromosomes are not that much because they are closing, they have come close to exchange the material. But if I'm saying this is the something chiasma, this is the something. Okay, so if I'll say this is your chiasma, so here what we are saying, due to the dissolution of the synaptonymal complex, the chromosome are exactly stretching from each other. Okay, so diplotin stage have one more significance about the lamp bush chromosome. Okay, so connect whatever the dots you have. So in that, whenever we are talking about the lamp bush chromosome, we specifically mention that the diplotin stage, है ना? So that is actually after the your crossing over stage. So these are some basic concept of the crossing over. Again, the crossing over has so many types. Okay, what are the types of the crossing over? Types of crossing over. So first is your chromatid, single chromatid exchange. Okay. Then in the second, double chromatid exchange. Double chromatid exchange. In that double chromatid exchange, there is a reciprocal. There is a reciprocal. And second one is your complementary. Complementary. And the third is your multiple chromatid exchange. What does that mean? Multiple chromatid exchange. Exchange. Okay. On the basis of what we are dividing the types of chromosome on the basis of the chiasma formation. Okay. On the basis of the, if suppose that in your UPSC, if this is a question will come simple, the crossing over in that section 1 or section 1 or section A or section B, in that question number 1 and question number 5, you will not only write about that crossing over process, but also you have to mention theories, the types and the basic process, and also with the diagram. So this is some of the method on the basis of the chiasma. And what is a chiasma? Chiasma is that point where the crossing over has occurred. It is mainly, chiasma is occurring in the diplotin stage, where there is a dissolution of synaptonymal complex, or due to the desynapsis process, when the homologous pair of chromosome just start separating with each other, and this is a point where the crossing over has occurred. So that point is actually known as your chiasma. Do not get confused. Of course, if something is getting far away from each other, of course there was a time when we are getting close to each other, so we cannot mention that chiasma formation occur. Okay, so if I want to relate like that, okay, sorry. So if I want to relate that like that, in the diploid stage there is a chiasma. Okay, and in the zygote stage the similar thing is here now, but when they're coming close each other, that is known as your synapses. Okay, here the formation of the synaptonymal complex, while here there is a dissolution of synaptonymal complex. Okay, when we are talking about the types of the chromosome, types of the crossing over, so here when we talking about, suppose that this is your one chromatid, so here only if the one point, if there is a only one point पे आपका chiasma formation हो रहा है, that means only one chromatid. Okay, when we are talking about, of course, a double chromatid, that means there are 2 points like this and this. Okay, and there are multiple chromatid. This is something actually crossing over term given by the T.H. Morgan, and T.H. Morgan is that scientist who has also described about the linkage. So this is something about the linkage. When we talk about the, maybe in another slide we'll talk about, suppose that यहाँ पे है ना, like more than one side. If you're talking about that more than one side, so what is the meaning of the reciprocal and the complementary? If the same chromatid is forming the first chiasma and the second chiasma. Okay, so this is here there's a one chromatid and here it is a second chromatid. So this structure is actually showing your complementary. This is the most accepted, because in what is the difference in the reciprocal? Reciprocal में only one chromatid forming the two chiasma, while in the complementary there are the both chromatid, okay, of the chromosome forming the chiasma position. And after that, in the last, of course, we know that what is the significances of the chromosome. This is something the diversification, this is something about the evolution, this is something about the sexual reproduction organ, this is something about the survival, right? So many recombination of the factor. So this is something about the whole concept of the crossing over. Thank you so much.